Hello everyone! And I know there is no one here right now, but still, hello! Hello, hello, hello. Time for me to waste time until the tournament is actually starting. Okay, I have actually pointed out it's active. Okay, so who hasn't checked in? Okay, they haven't. No. Hello! Nice to see you. Going to be streaming a tournament. Should be fun. It'll be a Garden of Chaos tournament. Ah, hey Guy Dog. But you know what the tournament is, I don't need to explain it to you. Okay, that's another check-in, cool. Okay, I need to send them the link to it. Okay, cool. There we go, another check-in. And it looks like everyone is actually here on time, which is amazing. Usually there is at least one person late, even if that person is me. And it is 9. I should finalise the bracket now. Yep. 5 Swiss rounds. I may not get all of them, but might as well go for that. And bracket finalised. I do not have any... You are allowed throws. You are allowed anything that isn't the A button, the C button, or supers. Unless, like, you're using that button to do a macro for a throw. Let's not go rules learning here. But, yeah, you're allowed throws. Yep, and moving and jumping. Cool, everyone is here. You know, there's someone who's going to be ready in a bit and isn't ready now, so I'll try to make sure they're not the first ones on stream. So, oh, Okay, so... Yep, first match therefore should be Guy Dog versus Arne. And we'll see if there'll be any rule sets. And I will spectate them. There should be... I never introduced what the tournament is. Okay, so this is Garden of Chaos tournament. This is a tournament where we will have a city format every week, and any match can be... Okay, I'm just having to clarify something on the Discord. Okay, so yeah. So every week we have a city format. This week is the BBBest tournament format, where you aren't allowed to use the A, C, or Super buttons. So you're going to be pressing a lot of B. I expect this will affect how effective characters are quite heavily. It should be fun to see. Yeah, for any given match, also, you can choose to play with a rule set. So any rules... So yeah, any rule set that you choose will, if it's allowed within the format, be prioritized over the format as well as is relevant today. And you can choose them from the link I have just posted in the chat. They are usually a bit of a fun mess. There are some changes I still need to make to a couple of them just to make them slightly nicer, but yeah, they're fine. And they're fun. I think they desynced. But yeah, normally I have a co-commentator, but today I do not. I should announce this is happening in the... This stream's on in the Discord. Actually, I'll just copy the URL here. Oh right, I can't do that. Twitch.tv/Janet the channel. I'm not sure what's going on with them, honestly. Oh, cool, they're in. Only one of them had to restart. And we're seeing two of the more powerful B button users, Onimaru and Valerie. Both will struggle with anti-airs, but also struggle with air attacks in the first place. I'm curious to see how this will go. So, they are getting started. Valerie straight in. Of course, Onimaru doesn't have a way to directly punish yellow. And it can't do much out of the start. It can only maneuver and do Spirit Fire? Hellfire? But the throw is still an option. Ooh, good use of the zip. Valerie, once again, straight in. With the throw. Guide Dog managing to block pretty effectively, but Valerie's onslaught is pretty strong. I think maybe... Valerie might be a bit overpowered. They get to counterpick though. And they will not. Yeah, Valerie is tough for Onimaru to deal with in the first place. With both having their full tool set, it's a lot more doable for Onimaru though. Because Onimaru is lacking the specific counterplays to Valerie's B button as they are on C. Lots of Scion. Every single one of those is throwable. But no parry to stop the zip. Onimaru's B button is powerful, but there's ways around it without all the options afterwards. Possible I might need to do some bug fixing here. And not by bug fixing, I mean maybe allowing other moves out of stance. In light of that battle, yeah, that was that was a lot. There's another variation I'm thinking of, but that's one you can't change mid-tournament. So, who's next? Next will be Alien Toy Shop versus Gulbush. Yeah, the other variation I am considering... Oh, you're Gulbush, okay. I guess I should have realised that from all the consonants being in your name. In the right order and nothing else. The other variation I'm considering is, if this format turns out not to work too well, make it a bit like another tournament format that we've played before, where you don't get to use a character multiple times. So if there is a really powerful character, they're really powerful one time for you. But that's if this doesn't work. That's if it needs altering. We will not be seeing any rule sets. Oh, I have forgotten to spectate them. There we go. We'll be seeing DeGray versus Onimaru. Two characters. Two characters who are both affected by the rules change I just made. Yeah, I was just clarifying that if you play a rule set in this format, then the rule set is prioritized. I think I need to respectate. Yep. If you get the weird main screen background glitch, then that means you probably were right to respectate. And by that means that, I mean I think that means that, I am not sure. Oh, which round will we be seeing? Round 3. Oh, we missed the first two, but it's even. DeGray doesn't have the ridiculous jump-in potential. Oh, good throw, letting DeGray into the corner, but the truth punch without. And that does not dodge the Hellfire. But you can't juggle. And the truth punch is powerful when you're pressing buttons a lot. And of course you're pressing buttons a lot if the only button is B. They are standing at a distance. I think maybe one of them accidentally fouled? Or maybe they just don't dare. I don't know if it's Hellfire or Spirit Fire. But he says Spirit with his jump B, and I think I hear Hellfire. Have we desynced? Or was that a double Yomi? You can juggle off truth into justice. What's happening? I don't understand. It seems reasonable enough right now. It's making some sense. Now they're just standing... I'm respectating again. Okay, that was a round that happened. If they need to respectate, then surely that would have fixed it. They're throwing at full screen. They're throwing at full screen. I am spectating someone else. So, well, are they? Don't you... Okay, they're just not... Yeah, the alphabetical order thing is a big improvement. But it's still... It's still not perfectly alphabetical order, if you see. It goes A through Z, then A through Z again. I don't know why it does that. But it looks like Grubish won the first game. Oh, come on. So we're seeing lots of spirit, which is... It makes sense, it's powerful, because it's normally unsafe on block, but the Grey can't punish quickly. Oh, is it based on that? Oh! You're right! Okay, that's awesome. That's amazing, I didn't realise that. I was thinking it was just a bit off, but that's so much better than I thought it was. That was so much better than I expected it to be as well. Great for looking for people to challenge, great for looking for people to spectate. I'm just checking, the audio is fine, right? My voice is audible over the game. Because I would... Okay, cool, audio's fine. I think maybe I need to respectate? We're missing a lot of this, unfortunately, which is a shame because... Yeah. Okay, we did need to respectate. We missed 3 more, no! It's seeming very even. Oh, you can juggle off that! I just realised that they're allowed to do different things after B if it's counterpoint step or the stance. They haven't been. Maybe they are just doing that lots. I don't understand. It looks almost normal and then things like that happen. I'm very confused. Is it just that neither of them dare to do anything because they're degraded Onimaru? They're very much trading rounds here. Round 6. This is the most even degraded Onimaru has ever been. Yes, this is not... What? Okay. I don't understand. Okay, well played. I'm afraid we didn't get much spectating of that because it was desyncing and then we were just getting weirdness. Because it was doing the thing where it slightly desyncs but you don't disconnect. Yeah, I assumed you weren't just standing at full screen occasionally pressing throw. Which was happening sometimes on our view of it. So yeah, was your connection fine? Because Yeah, my connection to both of you was unstable, it would seem. So who won? Actually, with that timing, it must... Yeah. I'll ask you anyway. What was the scores? But yeah. It did look like it was relatively even if we couldn't tell exactly what was happening. It was interesting to see that you could both juggle off your counter hits. And it looked a lot more even than Valerie versus Onimaru was. Okay. First we'll be watching Guidog versus Gobush. I will spectate Guidog. I will try to locate Guidog. There. I'm assuming just close the game to watch the stream. I have to do that sometimes because, yeah. Which takes up a lot of CPU. Running a video game takes up a lot of CPU. Watching another Onimaru versus DeGray. This one seems to be working a lot better. No desync at that point. I'm taking that as a positive sign. Fancy Onimaru intro. Why did I have to say anything? I think... Oh no. Yeah, there we go. Is the problem my end? Maybe. Streaming and doing this at the same time. Oh, getting the counter hit. Successfully juggling. Using the fact that you can get the parry now. Possibly making this very hard for DeGray. But you can do the walk-up throw. Going for lots of walk-up throws. Guidog waiting patiently until any punch is available. Using these stance options very effectively there. Of course, DeGray has no jab. Okay. Sorry, I was just talking on the Discord for a bit. Ah! Oh, good truth punch. In an advantage position. Looks like each round we will also be watching... Okay. Okay, okay, that was relatively recent. Okay, the thing I was saying okay about earlier is not happening, okay. They're going for timeout. And there's no way out here. There's no way out. You have to approach when you're losing timeout. Will we be seeing any character change? Will we be seeing nothing? Will I be stuck here forever? Oh, I can press B, cool. Oh, A. I don't think I'd seen a desync there before. Hey Frosty. Good to know we are now party people. They... What? Okay. This is completely different. I think I'm cursed. I am very sure that I am cursed. What's going... Yeah, is it Telo's update, or is it the fact that this is the first time I have been spectating and streaming at the same time on my setup? Because they're both new changes. I'm definitely going to be giving Telo my logs just in case. Okay. If that's the problem, I don't have a solution beyond hope someone else is willing to spectate for me and stream it to me via Discord. Because presumably Discord would be a bit less cursed. At least we see that the right people are fighting. Now, could one of you test by spectating someone, actually? Oh, that would be cool, Frosty. Until the throws start, it almost looks like something I might expect. And then they start... that... And then that happens. What does that mean? Looking pretty normal here. Going for... okay. Okay. If other people have issues with spectating, then it's not a me problem and we're just doomed. What's happening? What's happening? And the throws begin. This round is now doomed. I feel like we are just missing entire inputs. That's what I feel like is happening. And then you're seeing the same thing. Okay. We need to tell Telo about this then. Cool, thank you Fireblood, because I can't type and talk at the same time. I struggle with that. Yeah, you're allowed to do follow-ups from B. I changed that rule after the first game. Because it was just too cruel to Onimaru to get one button that is a stance-based button and not get anything out of stance. So it's one win each. Yep, immediate desync. The issue is that we seem to be just missing entire sections of their inputs, I think, so that we get an entirely different game state on our side. We're getting throws that shouldn't be, and then occasionally we go, okay, and now it's next round. Or one time it was 4-0, it stopped on the rematch screen, I respectated, it was 3-3 in the same game. So, yeah, it's not what we expect. And if Fireblood is seeing the same thing, then yeah, that's a problem. That's not a me thing, that's a game thing. this looks normal enough. This is strong use of the throw mix-up here. Can't juggle off truth in the corner. Now they're just walking into each other. Now they're just walking into each other again. Yeah. I don't know if logs will help here because this does not look like an internal crash like the Quince spectating bug. This just looks like we're missing things with desyncs. It looks very much like desyncs normally look. It's just much more frequent and doesn't tell us it's desynced. This is what it normally looks like if it desyncs and you don't know. Like things like that. That was a perfectly spaced truth punch on block. Getting punished with C. That's definitely a desync. That should have been something out of B. Yeah, we're missing inputs. That's what's happening. Because there was a B before that divide and conquer, and we didn't see it. So yeah, that's why we're not seeing so many follow-ups. We're not seeing so many empty things as well, because they're not doing the follow-ups because we don't get to see them. Ooh, good counter hit. That was a real one. Count hits are the most real thing in this game right now. It's possible that this isn't even the current score, because that's gone wrong before. Yep, they're done. I think we can't keep going with streamed matches if it's going to be like this. Or maybe if Frostlight isn't getting the curses, maybe Frostlight can help me out? I don't know. 2-1, okay. We're getting the same bug, and it's not just me getting the bug. Like, when it ended, we didn't even see it had ended, because we were in a completely different game state to you. And, yeah. Oh yeah, the replays! That's a good idea. I don't... Yeah, you'd have to send them in and I'd have to figure out how to... I could move those into my folder and say them, tell the game they're mine and then watch them like that. So that could be a functioning way to do it, but it would be a pain. So if that's the case, then I will get the next match going for so we can watch it later, and I will ask people to send their replays in. I'll just announce this on the Discord. Oh yeah, the Onimari versus Valerie match looked normal, didn't it? Although, did it? It looked close to normal, at least. Okay, so... yeah, replays are located... Yeah, you weren't idle in that Valerie Onimaru match. But it's possible, because what we're seeing is we're just missing inputs. It's possible that it looked normal enough to us, but wasn't what was actually happening on your side. But it looked normal enough. Let's go with it was probably fine. The other ones were clearly broken. I'll just try to... God, why is that folder so big? There we go. Try to find where the correct folder is. I think it might be in Steam. Steam apps, common, anti-strike, data. No, it's not. That's the problem with having multiple folders for things to be in. I don't remember where any of them are. Oh, it's in the same place as the other one. I've just got two of them in the same directory. Okay, cool. So we've got one going now. Well, one downloading, two downloading. Re-downloading for the match we just watched. I will try to get that set up now. Download. Just move the ones that are already there into a backup folder. But what we should see when we go into... Okay, my laptop is struggling with this. I think everything's frozen. Oh dear. Is the stream still working properly for you? Because I can't type in Discord. Cool. Yes, you and Blocks can go ahead. Because we're not going to be able to spectate you live. I have just had a... Oh. Bit of a something. Yeah, my desktop's crashed. As has my file manager. There we go. I don't know why that crashed it, but we're having all the problems today. All of them. Do I get them copied over? No. There we go. So, what we should see, I will stop spectating. When we look in replays, aha! So we want the earliest date first. Nice! Replay theatre is good. So we see the fancy intro. That's a very different start to what we saw, I think. Truth punch to get that. In with the jump bees. Ooh! We got over with the cross up these over the health and through. But got pushed into the corner, no strong way out, got sworded to death. Counter hit and got the full 4 damage juggle. Unsuccessful parry, and that was not fast enough to stop being hit. Getting 2 rounds to Guidog. Jump in into a throw. The jump in forcing the parry to continue so the Yomi can happen. Lots of throws here. Into that. Of course, throws not a clear mix-up off the bat until you take into account that they can jump and do that. Oh, a trade. Very much damage-wise in Guidog's favour. But, well, Gurubush had the health lead, could afford to do that twice, and then got the one damage throw to finish. This throw as a punish, very strong. Truth Punch as a punish, very strong. Truth Punch into the corner. Guide Dog now in the corner. Yomi'd the throw. Going for corner pressure. Gurubush on chip, ready for chip outs. Got a Yomi counter. Took the round. They are now even. Got the punish. High recovery time on Hellfire? Can I check that? I can. It doesn't tell you the names. Dodging the Hellfire, but getting hit out of the air with the tactical slice that I haven't just learnt the name of. And gets the Yomi counter. This should be chip. Unless you miss, well, not even mistimed meaty. That was just counter step being powerful. But Guide Dog still took it. Counter hitting the maneuver. Didn't know that was possible. Jump in throw. Jump in B. That got Yomi'd. Guide Dog pushing out of the corner. Successfully parrying. Gurubush thinking the parry would stop right at the end. Parrying again. Yomi'ing. Dodging the Hellfire. And getting the jump B in. Not letting Guide Dog have the comeback that round. Parry came out too fast. It wasn't a Hellfire into being punished that time. It was just a parry. Counter hit jump B. Guide Dog not having much to be done against that. On chip out, got chipped out. Okay. That worked very well. I just need to make sure I can see what's happening in the Discord as well. Sorry about the delay there. Game 2. I am a big fan of this system. If it didn't rely on someone being, one of the people being on computer, I would be happy to have this as the main tournament system, honestly. Going with the jump Bs immediately, knowing they're effective last round. Dodging the tactical slice with them, high profiling it. And the counter hit Truth Punch. Slightly later would have been a counter hit Truth Punch the other way round. The Truth Punch being counter hit. Like so. Parry not doing much, not being punished. Jumping with jump BB into a throw. Onimaru has a lot of health though. Gurubush getting the health lead. Dodging that. Not dodging that tactical slice though. In the corner, gets the Truth Punch. Back to mid-screen. Guide Dog in chip out territory, but getting the punch, not getting the punch, getting the hit. Not a counter hit that time. That was a counter hit though. Feels weird to not be seeing ghosts in all these instances that they jump over. Oh. Not following up because of that throw, but being, because of the closeness means you could always be thrown out of it. Getting thrown anyway though. Getting into chip out. Holding the parry for long enough. Another parry. Parry's very powerful here. Another parry. That parry getting thrown. That something getting thrown. That throw getting Yomi'd. And the perfectly timed parry to take the round. Oh, just out spacing. But the throw got Yomi'd. The counter hit Truth Punch will get 4 damage. That's big damage. Getting their health back to even after all that. But he's thrown out of the landing on the jump B. He's low what they're called at some point. And Tactical Slice will last long enough to outlast Counterpoint's invulnerability frames. Throw punish. Throw punished by a Yomi. Into Tactical Slice. Into Hellfire. Not juggling from the counter hit. Getting thrown. Not spacing the parry line. The parry's start-up frames lining up perfectly with the Truth Punch. And then Guidog taking that game with a Yomi. Time for game 3. Starting with the jump B, getting hit out of the air, not blocking for long enough, getting parried, again, dodging out of the meaty Tactical Slice, but getting punished for the follow-up. Good Yomi counter. Of course, what we've not been seeing here are follow-ups that aren't Truth Punch, which are allowed now, but it's easy to not realise that, because I have been saying they weren't until the first batch of today, where that was clearly untenable. Good throw. Another good throw punish, and that was chip out. Guidog's parry is very good today, because of course you can stop parrying just as they would finish the Truth Punch, and then you would be able to Yomi a throw, if they're at that range. Perfectly spaced Truth Punch, not perfectly spaced in this format. Not versus a parry at least. Getting hit out of that, dodging the Tactical Slice, taking 2 damage, or dealing 2 damage. I am switching who's doing things. Oh, the Truth Punch didn't get parried. Lots of throws here. Too many throws here. Another lineup into a throw that got Yomi yet again. That's 3 damage this round. 4 damage this round, all from Yomi counters. And then the remaining 2 from the Hellfire. One, 2 kicks. 1 kick, 1, 2 kicks, but didn't juggle. Wasn't a counter hit, I think. Throw punishing the parry. Getting hit by that. Throw punishing the stance. Going for chip. But getting out of there by accident. And taking the round eventually. Thought that was a lost round due to losing spacing there, but it worked out. Truth into Justice. We saw that one on stream. And 1 and 1. Oh, stream's having trouble. Oof. I'll see if it's my CPU usage that's the problem. I will need to do something. Yeah, I need to open the stream chat on my phone instead. Because Firefox is what's using up that CPU usage. Okay, apologies for this delay. I mean, it's not Firefox's fault. It's Twitch's fault. Twitch is the one with a really heavy web page, but Firefox is the browser that it is running in. Oh, challenge will be a problem. I will set it so people can report their own scores. Okay. Permissions. Allow participants to report their own scores. Save changes. You are hearing me remark upon the back-end stuff in challenge. It would be educational for those who haven't had to deal with it before. Oh, I forgot to specify I'd be on the chat on my phone. That won't have been helping. Okay, that's everything open. Once that is properly loaded, cool, I can close the browser. That should be a lot of CPU usage dealt with. Oh wow, that was a lot. Thank you for the replays, Arne. I forgot to open challenge on my phone so I could actually see what was happening. FS Margin Chaos 11. Good thing I accidentally memorised it at one point. But good at URLs there, I'm quite proud. Ah. I don't understand what challenge is doing here. What's happening? I'll refresh. I am very sorry for this delay. I am not used to streaming this tournament from my laptop. I can't see the bracket on my phone. Request desktop site? Oh, that's better. Okay. Okay, so next I need to have Alien Toy Shop fight blocks. And Arne versus BBBest. And we have got some more replays to watch. Oh dear, that would open in my browser. Copy link. Time to do fancy command line things just to download some files. By fancy, I mean not fancy at all. Copy link. Yeah, unfortunately we can't watch replay or watch spectators, so I can only watch the replays people can send me. I am just downloading these ones now. Hopefully, in fact, I'm currently in the menu won't cause that to break things. I'll reload this, my replays. Yes, cool! Magic. What I'm using for streaming is... Sorry, I wasn't able to... I was on the wrong tab there for a bit. What I'm using for streaming is OBS. And Democracy rule set. Democracy rule set is going to have to open on my phone. I'm sorry, laptop. I'm sorry I'm doing this to you. So what do I need to do here? Okay, there. I've told them to send me their choices for their opponent's character. Cool, they are potentially playing with the Democracy format, which should be fun to watch. And they're going to be doing that. I will set this going for now, while I sort that out. Democracy is a fun rule set because what it does is it means that it means you choose your opponent's character. Okay, this is going very, very well here. I heard there were some fouls in this one, so this one could be a bit odd. Yeah, we're seeing ghost usage. But Arne is playing perfectly by the rules. Okay, that I have told them their character choices. It is one round each now. More fouls. I think they just didn't realise that it was a rule set. That was the rules of the tournament. But Arne, still with great aplomb. Yeah, I could feel the temptation to do back A after a parry on Amaro as well. Okay. So considering you were actively playing on Amaro, that must have been difficult. Luckily, Arne has his most powerful move here that he has access to. And Valerie is a weird opponent for De Grey generally, even with just B. Because every one of these yellows can be beaten with a Truth Punch. But don't necessarily know that. Oh! But maybe Blocks does know that. Got counter hit though. Okay, that was the first one. Here's the second. It looks like this one had a different outcome. Okay. No one taking any damage yet, lots of evasion. That was a counter hit side, properly hit confirmed. That was lovely. That was a well earned perfect round. Oh, got counter hit. Of course, shouldn't be possible in this rule set. But messed up the chip setup. But still got shipped out by the Justice Kicks. It's wonderful to see a match between someone playing with all their moves and someone playing with only B. Especially when the person with only B is doing this well. Yeah, what do you stand for now, De Grey? Where's your truth and justice gone? And another counter hit with a poke. Poke BA. Back A. Well, I should actually use the words when I'm speaking. It's still not how... It's much easier to say it than to type it. Much less confusing for everyone involved. counter hit the zip. Of course, that is actually always an option. It's just, it's difficult to do. It takes a much earlier reaction than the throw does. Arne taking this round. And for being the one that isn't committing fouls here, also our hearts. Another back aid counter hit zip. And that wasn't a chip setup, but it could have been if Arne did do something about it. And Lox guessed the correct thing to respond with. And the parry will take the game. Okay, so finally, game 3. Won by our true hero, Arne. Who is the BBBest in this game, I believe. Oh, I was pressing buttons there, whoops. Oh, looks like fun times happening in the Discord right now. But good chip out there from Arne. Having the patience to not get counter hit there. Blocked really fishing for those. It's working well so far. Will it continue working well? Got the counter hit magenta there. And probably hit comes into the combo yellow. And then won the mix-up as well, dealing a lot of damage. Having to hold back to avoid these ghosts. It's a legal ghost, but it's a ghost nonetheless. Getting counter hit though. Getting thrown out of the final arbiter. Getting hit by the zip. Maybe not realizing it was a cross-up, maybe thinking it would be mistimed and there would be a way out. You never really safely assume Arne will mistime something. Arne's timing is very good. Yes, an illegal ghost! And Arne punishing the parry. Okay. Putting lots of stray hits in here. But then getting counter hit. It's 4 damage. Barry doesn't have that much health to spend. But blocks messing up the chip setup. And Arne taking the game and the match. Okay, so we just need to wait for the replays. I'm just teaching someone to find the replays, I hope. But yeah, we're having to work around the system. Yeah, Arne definitely counts as the master there. I know it's a very strong player. I'm just regularly catching up on tech support. Okay, nothing relevant to us there. Okay, cool. Guydog has posted instructions into the Discord. Oh, and it looks like another match is done. Oh, Jeremy Croft is doing a tournament now. Oh. Well, we're going to have to raid them then. Yeah, in future, whenever I have to handle streaming, I will make sure I'm much better set up for this because, yeah, I've actually made this a bit of a mess. Oh, looks like we've got more replays to watch. Okay, so here we go. It doesn't help that we've had this and then at the same... Well, here it was. Then at the same time had technical issues as well.
Round one. Fight.
Okay, round one. Midori versus Geiger, B only. Midori feels like Midori will struggle somewhat. But Geiger can't do much with the time spirals either. And Midori has those throws. You can jump any time spiral, and Geiger can't do anything about it. But getting thrown into the corner, and thrown again. Delay time spiral. Oh, and Geiger will have some mix-ups with that. Mix-ups between getting the spiral hit and getting a throw. And there's the Yumi counter. We're going to be seeing a lot of those. Oh, the B will hit. And that one will hit. And it's going to be a timeout, it looks like. And I'm happy to go for the draw instead of risking a lost round. This might end up being a bit of an interesting match, really, if that's common. Thrown out of the flying kick thingy. Thrown again. Thrown again. Thrown again. Not thrown out of that one. Oh, the double... There was a double Yomi, but Arne stopped countering first. Can't do anything out of pause. We must be grateful that it's jump C that is drop gear. And I'm sure Arne is grateful. Oh, and the anti-air. Getting counter hit. Getting the throw. Getting that throw back, but going for another pause. Pause only giving them more time to ready their anti-air option. not getting shipped out. Ruleset successfully getting through, jumping these bees, pausing past. That was beautiful. Well, that was desperate survival at its finest. Throw anti-air. Time spiral into throw. Time spiral into whiff throw, getting hit by the flying kick. Getting thrown on landing. But Arne throwing back. Getting health advantage again. And that will be the game. Okay, and the second game. You're now watching a Geiger mirror with only pause and time spiral. Pause is useless, so this is a Geiger mirror with only time spiral and throw. Perfect demonstration of that fact. I think they both realised this was a Geiger mirror with only... Oh, there was a foul. Accidental Yomi counter when trying to finish that off there. And here's the forfeit. Oh, okay. Anti-air delay time spiral. Landed first but too far out to throw. Got the throw there though. Oh, accidental foul again. Ah, the classic Geiger mirror. Into the walk up, into the throw that just gets Yomi countered immediately. No walking. You don't need to walk. You can just press B. Press B, press throw, maybe block if you get unlucky enough that they get a spiral in. Anti-air time spiral because of an unnecessary pause. Time spiral. Time spiral. Blocking it. Time spiral. Time spiral. More time spiral. Yet more time spiral. Lots of delayed time spirals there, interestingly. Lots of jumping in. But pause. An attempt at an anti-air time spiral failed. Arne having the confidence to just stand there and Yomi. Another Yomi. I heard clicking then. One of them went for a time spiral up close. Time spiral. Time spiral. Oh, I pressed the button by accident. Time spiral. Counter hit time spiral. That's a rarity. Tried to do a walk up, ended up accidentally walking into a time spiral after whiffing the throw. Time spiral. Time spiral. Time spiral. Do you think we should fast forward? Nope, they have started doing other things. Oh no, now without health lead, has to do something. Has pushed Gurubush into the corner, sacrificing a lot of health to do this, and now has huge advantage. A combo from Time Spiral into Time Spiral. That is strategy. Okay, that's all the replays we have for now. But that was neat. What I would love to see is if there were some way of everyone on every system being able to get access to their replays, because Challenge allows match attachments. so you could attach the replays to the match. Oh dear, apparently I've got to advance the tournament. Okay. The stream may lag for a moment while I open a browser and do a thing. On the bright side, maybe I can actually have Challenge open as long as I don't have Twitch open. Okay, what was the score of A versus Block? Okay. But yeah, it'd be really cool if you could just attach your replays to the match so anyone with Replay Theatre can watch them. Scrolling up to where someone was told where the replays are. Okay, thank you, Guy Dog. See, I know who won, but I like to report with the proper scores. So since we're presumably going to be getting the replays soon, then I will be able to do that and advance the tournament. Actually, I know who won. I'll just report it like that. And then edit it later. Okay, so next matches will be Arne versus Alien Toy Shop and Blocks versus Guy Dog. Hopefully we don't get stuck with the only Guy gamer again, because one that was entertaining. I have a feeling more games of that will get old. It was entertaining though, especially the corner pressure strategy. I've never seen Time Spiral combo into itself before. Have there been any more news in tech support? Nope. Ooh. Okay, what have I done? I've somehow swapped around the URLs. How did I do that when I was reformatting things? I don't know, but I somehow swapped them around. Good job, me. Yeah, we don't have any replays for now, so let's have some fun spectating a match. Okay, so they're going. Let's watch this mess. But that does give me an idea of just making rule sets that are micro versions of tournament formats. Because that could be interesting. Okay. Let's respectate. I didn't have the window focused, whoops. Yeah, let's watch the mess while we await any replays. Yeah, I apologise for the general messiness of this tournament. I'm doing my best. Ah, it's B only Lum versus B only Grave. At last, this matchup is fair for either side. I mean, it was already bare, and now I guess it's more bare because it's fair with B. But Lum doesn't have any neat ways past all those clouds though. But just patience works, and no way to change the jump angle. Because usually you use melon for that. Okay. Throwing. Lum throws very powerful. Whiffing the cartwheel. Getting hit out of the air. Counter hit out of the air. With a big cloud. Getting hit out of the air again with the spinning jig. I believe it's called the whirlwind. Being hit by a fireball, well, cloud. Walking into a cloud, which I suspect means we got a desync. This is looking reasonably normal. There's less B to push, so I assume we're not getting as many dropped inputs. I just realised some of the dropped inputs will be blocking. So we'll be seeing hits that don't happen. Or yomis that do happen, or throws that don't happen. Very neatly jumping over that big cloud. And anti-airing the whirlwind with a roll. Lum's roll a very strong anti-air. Good blocking from Alien Toy Shop here. Can't combo out of the cartwheel, unfortunately. But you can throw whenever you want, so. Good rolls, very good rolls. Lum's roll should not be underestimated. It's fast, it's hard to react to. It will often counter hit you. Yeah, roll's an anti-air. Oh my gosh, we saw what was actually happening. But yeah, because, I mean, if their active frames hit you before you hit them, then yeah, you're going to have problems. But if that doesn't happen, you've got an anti-air. That's a good question. Why did he choose rook? The other question is, did he choose rook? Maybe he didn't choose rook. Oh, he did! Why rook? You get strong throws, but your landslide loses to everything Lum does, and your vines lose to everything Lum does. Oh, so I thought. Yeah, see? Because rook, outside of the rook mirror, quite possibly has the weakest B moves there are. Good Yomi counter. I'd say the strongest things you could do in... Oh, that was a cross-up roll, nice. The strongest things you could do in this matchup are throw and Yomi. Like so. Get Lum into the corner, you can walk up and throw. But no throw will ever be a mix-up. Throw has to be a punish. You have to wait for them to do something and then throw them out of it. So you can throw any one of these rolls. You can, on reaction. It's tough, but you can. But you can in this format where you know they're going to roll at you. It might be, it's harder when there's items and things around, and you don't know what they're going to do. But yeah, spectating seems to be working. And by it seems to be, I mean... If it was with Arne, it was working before. So we may be cursed, but Arne is blessed. That, or this looks relatively normal but isn't actually what's happening. Arne tends to send replays, so when we look back and see later, we'll get to find out. If not, we know we can just spectate Arne. Throwing on block, Lum is the most consistent one to be able to do that really, because, well, Lum has very high throw range. There is nothing Rook can do about these cartwheels. All you need for Rook to be able to be unable to do anything about cartwheels is, honestly, just take away super. And you've already got huge problems for Rook. The match ended when we thought it did. Arne is blessed. But yeah, we don't need a replay for that one. I mean, it might be interesting because we don't have something else to do right now, except for spectating Guide Dog versus Blocks, which we should do anyway, just in case. But they should be here. But yeah. Beyond a matter of interest to make sure there were no disagreements, beyond the fact that we did just genuinely have a proper desync at the starts of matches, at the starts of games, so when it started and when there was character select, it was fine. Okay, round 3. Idol doing very well here, but Blocks using throws very effectively. Managing to block that. Now in chip out range though. Getting Yomi countered. This is death. No one has a DP. That's death. Oh, catching the maneuver with a cloud. Guide Dog mistiming these tactical slices. Graves' greatest strength, of course, being he is a zoner. And the chip out. Of course, we have no way to know if this is what's actually happening. But they're not standing at weird distances and pressing throw lots. So it looks normal enough. And comboing Cloud into Cloud. We're seeing some fun projectile combos today. A well-timed tactical slice. Completely beating that. Really beating that again. Of course, if you're using projectile, you have to respect tactical slice. Even if they only get it 1 in 2 times, that will even out. Projectile does 1 damage, tactical slice does 2. In fact, it will more than even out because it keeps you at their ideal spacing. I want a strong Yomi to win the first game. Yeah, Grave is a totally different character. He just has awkward projectiles to work around, rather than awkward everything to work around. So we're seeing a change from Grave to Setsuki, perhaps. That's Kunai and Ninjaport. And Oni without super has to respect that mix-up. In fact, Oni generally has to. They're just currently dealing with a thing in the Discord. But yeah. I want to... So Rook is definitely hit hard by this, but his throw is still a very powerful move, but it's never a mix-up, so Rook is easily the one hit most hard by this. Who else is hit hard? Argagog. Argagog is hit very hard. Oh yeah, Geiger. But Geiger's better off than Argagog. Argagog has Staff Shield, like Staff Shield's a good move. But yeah, they're possibly going to do a ruleset, possibly not, I don't know. So yeah, Argog is actually reasonably well off. Jaina is pretty versatile defensively. There's no offensive options at all, but very good defensive options. Probably the strongest zoner in this setup. Midori seems to be in trouble, but still has a strong throw. Lum has cartwheel and roll, so loses all the item gain, but has the moves that are most difficult to work around. There's characters with limited tool sets. Oh, hey! It's possible they'll be using play by feel, where they aren't allowed to look at the screen. Yep, they're using play by feel. This is going to be fun. So when watching this, you remember they aren't allowed to use their A or C buttons or their supers, and they aren't allowed to look at the screen. Thank you. Guide Dog choosing to do absolutely nothing, expecting a walk-up throw? Getting a punish in on the 1-2 kicks. Getting a parry. Yeah, they get sound if they can manage to get sound. But yeah, they don't get visuals. Blocks winning out with the justice kicks. Of course, being off counterpoint step, that is allowed. Because we changed that earlier. And potentially accidentally really buffed degrade Oromaru. Blocks having patience there, waiting for Guide Dog to just give up on knowing what's happening. But Guide Dog getting the punish, hitting Blocks out of the air, taking the round. That is a very strong anti-air in that situation. Getting the parry. Very well timed tactical slice. Just going for constant parries because, yeah, of course you can hear the parries so you know not to hit. But you can't easily tell when they stop because that's a much quieter sound. So you don't know whether you can throw punish. And Degrade has no fast punishing move beyond jump B. Justice kicks safe on block right now. Actually, no, it's not, because they can still throw. And counterpointing into the Hellfire. I didn't know the thing that this needed most was that neither of them actually know what's happening. Oh, parrying the ghost. Getting hit out of the Hellfire there. Counter hit. Got the Justice Punch. Recognised the counter hit sound. Wait, did one of them... Did one of them foul? Heck, I didn't realise. Oh yeah, Ghost's not allowed. Well, they lost the round, so... Justice Kick's very strong here. But not infinitely strong. Guide Dog will take the game and the match. Wait, no he didn't. Oh. Well. Honestly, Blocks didn't even realise that was the rules last time. So, one foul in the entire match is pretty good. I mean, it's pretty good in general anyway when you can't tell what's going on and it's really easy to press the wrong button by accident. Need to edit a thing back there because I realised something I messed up. Yeah, you won! I take it you had a lot of fun with that? It looked fun. Always fun trying to build counterplay against things you can't see. Probably move my phone to by the microphone so I don't talk away from the microphone. Oh yeah, we don't need the replays because we were able to spectate that. And that also looked fine. I think spectating is just fixed now. So, yeah. So we'll be spectating Blocks versus Gurbush with the same rule set. And apparently Challenge thinks I'm DDoSing them. Weird. Yeah, I think Blocks likes play by feel, which is good. I like watching play by feel. But we're watching Arg versus Midori. Well, this will be fascinating. Oh, Blocks didn't realise that. Well, Blocks wasn't sure. Oh, we got desynced. Okay. Anyway, we're going to be seeing a very interesting match here, if we get to see it. If not, I think Gurbush knows how to send replays now. Yeah, poison will be brutal. But Argagag can't do anything about Midori's B on reaction. And throws are powerful from Midori. And Bluefish can't combo into any damage. Bluefish is just a keep away tool. I'm not getting a call on my phone. I think it was just too close to the microphone. I will continue to hold it, to have it on the opposite side from the microphone and just risk talking away from it. Gurbush is hit with so many things and dealt 0 damage. Oh no! Poison went the wrong way. We're just seeing lots of desperate throwing. More poison. He's trying to desperately walk into the corner and throw Gurbush to death. Just standing still? This is all you need now. Don't jump backwards, jump forwards. Argog is not going to walk towards you. You can't just assume that and throw. You have to actively walk forwards here. Maybe we're just getting one of the desyncs again. Yeah, Arg can use Staff Drill, but hasn't been. Oh, we're into the throw times. No Yomi counters. It's not a mix-up. Delay throw would be a mix-up with B, sure, but that wasn't a mix-up. Okay, neither player don't do anything. Oh, that's going to be confusing. There was a cross-up and then a back throw. But the round is over with a perfect from Blocks. Yeah, I think we might have the bug. Oh, what's this? Ah, we've got more replays. But after this, and after the last one, we can watch this match that happened in the past. Okay. So Satsuki versus... have they both changed? Or did I accidentally spect... I don't think I spectated the wrong one. No, this isn't the wrong one. They just both changed. Maybe they changed by accident.
Round one. Fight.
Maybe they didn't change at all. Maybe the game's not responding to my... Oh, I'm not. I don't have it focused. Okay. Let's try spectating blocks instead. Oh god, it changed.
Round two.
They did change. You can't tell whether it's going to cross up. And you don't have flash gear to stop it.
Round three. Fight.
Time spiral. Time spiral. Time spiral. Time spiral. Time spiral.
KO. Perfect. Round four.
Okay. Blocks being very effective here. But Guru Push has got in. And now there's nothing happening. And there's been a cross-up, so you don't know which way around you. I think we've been decent. I think we watch those replays. My replays. Yeah, but we've been seeing lots of just stuff that didn't quite seem to make sense. Just in general. No, I don't trust spectating. So, we're seeing Grave versus Midori. Lots of whirlwinds, lots of Shitsus and Shitsas. And lots of jumping on them by accident, as is going to happen. I don't think this one was played by feel. And nearly chip out, not quite. I pressed a button by mistake. Oh, they are done. Okay, so they're done. I don't trust spectating. I don't know that both people in the next match know how to send their replays. Okay, that I've told them what's going on. So, Alien Toy Shop has taken the first 2 rounds, but is struggling with this zoning. Whirlwind being an effective anti-air. Okay, and lots of zoning, but lots of it being dodged, and then Block's got in, but he's out again. Alien Toy Shop zoning Scary! And Midori not having a strong answer to a big cloud. I think the answer to cloud is to walk and block, but that's tough and takes chip. I need to refocus the game.
Round one. Fight.
Okay. So, changed from Midori to Grave. You get lots of options as to Grey. I said Grave by accident. You get all the things you have out of counter step. But you can't do them on reaction to a cloud. Ooh, nice, got the truth punch in. That was a foul. And lost the round. One-two'd in, but got thrown for the trouble. That was a projectile that was unsafe on block. Block's not knowing that. After blocking a cloud, you don't walk backwards, you walk forwards, and if you're close enough, you throw them. That was a foul. Okay, sorry, I was just looking at the Discord. It's not just that I can't type and talk, apparently I can't read and talk either. Lots of empty counter steps, threatening lots and making sure that things don't go wrong. Going for chip there, getting hit out by fireballs, by clouds. I try not to say fireballs because that's confusing. Empty jump getting beaten by the whirlwind. Which throws it keeps barreling into these clouds, unfortunately. Oh, we've got the replays from the match we couldn't watch, that we tried to watch. There were 3 games there, so we get to see the first one, see if it was going as we saw it. If it was, we'll watch the end of the second one, and then the third one. Okay. Now we can be more efficient there. No, we can't. Let's just do that thing, because that makes sure we watch them linearly either way. Oh yeah, you didn't get to see this. Ah. And luckily all the replays have convenient file names so I can see what they are. I mean, that's what you're meant to do. You're meant to be using B a lot.
Round one. Fight.
So here's the Argarog versus Midori. So, okay, this is definitely different to what we saw. We didn't see a single staff drill. Rush into the corner, but staff drilling the way out. But Block's blocking them now, taking the chip. Can't go for a trade. Not with ground B, at least. Going for jump Bs this time to try to counteract that. Counter hitting there. Has figured out which way round they are. He's going for lots of staff drill because what can he do about it? Poison has hit. More poison has hit. I think all of the blue fish we're seeing almost were actually poison fish. and staff drills.
Round 3. Fight.
Lots of poison, but getting thrown for the trouble. What is the... I suspect the answer against staff drill is jump B in some form. Lots of throws, and it works. The staff walk forward through, causes the staff drill to cross up unknowingly. Can they eat? Is there a sound from the throw? There isn't a sound. BBBest doesn't know Blocks is throwing this much. Yeah, walk forward, confuse them, throw them. Was a working effective thing, but at 1 health it won't work. Another throw into the B. Be beautiful.
Round 5. Fight.
Well, I guess there is a very quiet throw sound. I thought I remembered one, which is why I wasn't sure. Oh, it was early enough, that B was early enough to get a trade into a throw, and is now at game point. Blocks doing very well with these throws. Jumping over and going for the back throw, we saw that. How much confusion did it cause? Apparently not enough. Lots of staff drill. And nothing to be done about it. Accidental foul, but nothing came of it. And BBBest took the round. Throwing the poison. Anti-airing there, getting the counter hit, so it wasn't even active yet. Went for the second throw in a row. Didn't hit. But landed a B and took the round. And thus the game.
The Tory wins.
Another one where they both switched characters, which I was confused about.
Round 1.
Now to see what was actually happening. Already very different, I don't think we saw that kunai. Or the command throw. It's projectile invulnerable in the middle, but you need to know where the projectile is to do that properly. Or have a vague idea of where your opponent are, and do it then, like that. Spam B is the entire tournament format. Getting the full combos, you don't even need those, they don't know which side you're on. And just propelling themselves straight into a time spiral, unfortunately. Using kunai to get past time spirals. Getting the combo. Getting past that spiral. Getting the counter hit combo. Getting thrown though. But a Yomi counter. And another Yomi counter. Both of them just mashing throw. But then one of them stopping and getting a Yomi. From round starts racing. Here time spiral, wait a moment, press B. Works well it looks like. And the counter hit, Ninja Boss.
Round 5. Fight.
Landing on time spirals though, it's hard not to. You have no idea where they are.
Perfect. Round 6. Fight.
Oh, you were micro-walking there, okay. It's because you don't know when you can start and stop, when you can start walking, I think. Ninja Port very strong when you can't see. Turning Setsuki from, honestly, who knows how strong she is in this format, to extremely strong, especially versus Geiger. And now Lum versus De Grey, both switching again. Roll consistently beating counterpoint step. Oh, that was a good read. And roll beating counterpoint. But yeah, good. It's good to read when you manage to anti-air cartwheel normally. When you can't even see, that's even better. Well, not low profile, passing through the invulnerability of Justice Kicks. Getting hit out by Truth twice. The counter hit, passing through the invulnerability, and again, and another counter hit. Roll just beats counterpoint. Flat out, it looks like. Oh, that comboed! Nice! I didn't know if it comboed because you'd normally just press A there. The thing is, Lum's greatest weakness here will be being able to be thrown out of his rolls. How are you going to do that if you can't see? And the Truth Punch. Oh god, I just did a thing. I can't look at challenge on my laptop. Okay, I just need to tell people the tournament's actually done. Okay, so yeah, the tournament is done. So that still means we've got things to watch. We've got 2 more replays to watch. And but before that, because I assume there'll be people who are going because they have their matches are all done, what I should do is get these downloaded and talk about all the events that are coming up for Fantasy Strike. Is there anything on the events page right now? There is... Aha! Things have been added to the events page. They weren't there yesterday, so this is Leonte's catching up. On Saturday, there will be Thy Pirate Kings weekly tournament number 39. Wait, yes, number 39. It will be a best of 1 team battle double elimination tournament. Completely free entry and everything. Always lots of fun. On Monday there will be Monday Night Strike, which is something where you basically just make sure Arne's on your... not Arne. Agonas. They both start with A in my defense. Is on your friends list and join queues. Join casual, join ranked. Or just watch his stream. Yeah, Remy. His tag, his fantasy tag is Agonas. Agonas 77077. Hello, Remy. Good to see you. And then, on Thursday, will be next week's tournament, which will be using a different tournament format that we haven't decided yet, but the bracket is up. And the bracket is at a link I will post in the chat now. /FS. Oh! Is his... I thought his... I misremembered. His tag is Remy770777, so add that. Was this... This was 11 to 12. So yeah, if you want to sign up for... I can't post it in the chat on my phone, I'm not logged in. I'll just post it in the Discord later. Well yeah, just change the current bracket link you got. Change the 11 to a 12, that's the new link. I'll post it now. Challenge.com/fsgarden of chaos 12. Okay. Also, on Tuesday the 15th of September, there will be Tuesday Night Brawl. I don't think I've seen an event on Tuesday before, that's exciting. It is going to be something organised by Fireblur and Jordan J, who turned up in chat a bit ago, don't know if they're still around. Jordan. But it's going to be based around one-on-one matches between rivalries, where when you sign up, you post someone. If you have someone who wants to show up, or you want to fight against, you will say who they are, and they will try to fight you against. And they'll try to pit you against them or someone of a similar level if they're already in a match with someone. So that should be interesting. Haven't seen one of those before. I'm excited. I have signed up for it, and I recommend you do too for fun. Oh, nice. On Saturday the 19th will be a game on Australia's Golden Strike, which will be a team battle tournament in Australia. Double elimination, best of one, and there will be core pack giveaways in the chat. And then on the Sunday the week after will be Emperor's Challenge number 2. They had number 1 the other day on the same day as Northern Battles. It was a lot of fun, I heard. I didn't get to see it, unfortunately. But it seems to have gone well. It seems to have been good. I highly recommend checking that one out. Gonna be fun. And gonna be at a very reasonable time for European players if it's the same time as last week. I can't check because Challenge won't let me load any challenge pages. I hope that is just a device thing and not an entire IP thing. So that is all the events I am aware of. So with that, there will be the final matches to watch. Then we need to decide what... Oh, that's not the things. Got my controller. I am the height of competence. And then after we watch those, we need to decide what next week's tournament format will be. And also who gets the 2 skill coin prizes this week out of those who participated. Watch, theatre, and online. So, there were no extra rule sets in this match. They could see the screen. Guy Dog's Onomaru versus Alien Toy Shop's Jaina. I haven't seen a Jaina yet. I theorise Jaina is reasonably powerful. But Onomaru has all those stance options and the ability to direct the changes to the height of the jump using Jump B. Jaina getting over the Hellfire, getting some chip damage in, getting caught out by the Hellfire, and getting caught out again out of the corner. Mistiming the tactical slice and getting counter hit. The unblockable arrow outlasting the parry. But not blocking either hit there, Alien Toy Shop. Just jumping over. But getting a perfectly timed But Guide Dog perfectly timing that throw. That was beautiful.
Round 3.
If you time it wrong, they jump. They aren't actually landed yet. If you time it too late, they're already jumping and it's too late. You've got like a couple frames. And it looks like there was accidental foul there, giving Alien Toy Shop their first round. Being able to control your jump arc doesn't matter if they just hold the arrow. But not blocking the spirits always gonna hurt. Blocking that, it's unsafe on block, but not much you can do about that here. But there was an example of being properly unsafe on block.
Round 5. Fight.
Okay. Just walking up with utter confidence and then firing off arrows to try to catch out a Yomi. Wonderful sight to see. And Alien Toy Shop will take that round. Okay. Ooh, blocking that arrow. Their arrow is hard to say. You enunciate the R in air. Oh, accidental foul! Lost for it though because it was unsafe on block. That counts as a forfeit, I think?
Jaina wins.
Okay. And the second game. Same characters.
Round 1. Fight.
Blocking the arrow with Hellfire, very stylish. Dodging that one with Spirits. Spirit Slice, I believe it's called. Or counter-hitting the arrow was released too late. And then anti-airing with B, with Tactical Slice. And anti-airing with Hellfire. But yeah, right now Onomaru is a lot more powerful than he might otherwise be, but he's still vulnerable to throws? I honestly don't know how I feel about it. Because he's utterly useless otherwise, beyond anyone else except maybe Rook. Good throw there.
Round 3. Fight.
And a strong Yomi. Recognising the parry, and of course, the parry works against projectiles. So it's an interesting move in this matchup. But of course, Jaina's greatest strength here does appear to be throw. Holding fire like that would work beautifully well in the play by feel rule set.
Round 4. Fight.
Yeah, not having normals might be a lot more interesting actually. You're right. That would mean everyone has two of their key tools, but they don't get their normals and they largely don't get combos. Yeah, Rook needs mix-ups. Rook needs C. So future changes are do that, and what do you think of the idea of making it so you can only play a character once in the tournament? I think that's a bit much because we're seeing character loyalty here. And that character loyalty is a nice thing to see. Oh, that's a lovely name. I'm a big fan of Abnormalcy. That name is artful. Anyway, we should be commentating. Alien Toy Shop is on match point, I believe. But it's taking a lot of hits. Gets Yomi counted, is on chip out territory, nothing to be done. Not without a reversal. I apparently pressed the button by accident there, whoops. I just realised Jaina's arrows have a sparks trail. I'd never noticed that. I'm sorry, I'm distracted by pretty graphical effects. Oh, good Hellfire! But now I have to get that last hit in. And that last hit is always the hardest hit. Dodging the unblockable arrow. Which is good, you don't want to try to block it. Getting hit out of the air by doing Spirit Slice too high up. And chipped out.
Jaina wins.
That was a good match. Very close, very tense. To the last 3 points of chip each. Not each, 3 points of chip total. Between them. Okay. So now, thanks for playing in it. So now we decide what we do next week and we hand out the skill coin prizes. Which this week I'm going to need to look in the Discord to see what they are, because I can't look on challenge. As soon as I can, I'm going to put all those replays as match attachments actually, because I can do that because challenge lets me, and it would be cool to be able to just download all the match replays. Okay, so random.org, our oracle here, who decides where things go, and also the format randomizer, which is a different thing entirely. And I need to go into the other link to go to because I messed things up. Okay, next week's tournament will be You Are What You Beat. That is a pretty interesting rule set. No, not rule set, tournament style, where every player's starting character is chosen at random, and every time you win a match, you change to your opponent's character. So if you randomly play Geiger and you beat Rook, now you are Rook. In fact, it's not even every time you win a match, it's every time you win a game. I just forgot to update that when I update that on the page. I'll have to remember to do that tonight. It's okay, most people aren't practiced with a huge variety of characters. And even if they are, they're probably not practiced with that matchup, and then suddenly they're going to be playing someone else next game. It's chaos. And also, you do have a week to practice. Anyway, and on the details, this week's skill coin prizes will be going to, well, XCOM 2 plus the Reinforcement Pack and Resistance Warrior Pack for the first skill coin prize, and Titan Quest Anniversary Edition as the second. So the first one will be going to, in fact I can just use a single randomizer for this. So, iDog, Alien, Toy Shop, RNA, Go Bush, Blocks, Randomize. Okay, so XCOM 2, etc. will be going to Alien Toy Shop, and Titan Quest will be going to Blocks. That will be, oh, we've got a raid. We've got a raid literally in the last moments. Oh yeah, the rewards are randomised. I wouldn't know who to raid, or, yeah, anything. But yeah, those are who are getting the rewards. I will send them out. Well, I'll see if they want them first and then send them out. And they're meant to be just for rewarding people for participating. They're literally participation rewards because that's what matters. What matters is you play. What matters is you join the tournament, have fun yourself, help everyone else have more fun. Yeah, thank you everyone for participating. Thank you everyone for watching. Definitely, that is you. That's J.M. Crofts, is it? Okay. Twitch.tv. Things will get a bit laggy for a moment because I am going to be opening Twitch, and Twitch is a very slow page. I will close Fantasy Strike so my laptop doesn't cry. Hopefully that hasn't broken the stream. It shouldn't have. What it should be is just a black screen with me talking. Okay. So I need to go to create a dashboard? Aha, yes. Stream manager. Raid channel. And the channel name is JM Crofts, right? Yes, they are active, playing Fantasy Strike. Let's raid. Thank you everyone for participating, everyone for watching. Thank you, like Violet King, for raiding. I hope you had fun with your stream. Off we go. Oh, I need to then say start raid. Off we go. Should be fun. See ya. Oh, I need to say raid now.